just saw a saltwater crocodile. That one's probably really good. Mangrove, you don't see that very much. A big one just in case you see a big tarpon. The fruit around the nut is super sweet. You want breakfast? There you go, baby. Just fed Finley his food, and then I also give him probiotic, superfood, and then some organic mushrooms in there as well every morning. Right now, I'm still waking up, and we have to pack the camper. I have everything laid out. My house is kind of a mess right now. Using a new camera, so I'm trying to get used to the gimbal. We have my fishing gear, fishing rods over there. We got snacks, cookies my neighbor made right here, which are so good. Cooking supplies with seasonings. We got a fan just in case, a soft cooler, gator cooler, some dry bags, and then obviously my clothes, toiletries, dry bags, hats, boots, camp sandals, and of course, the camo Crocs, for when the feet get hot and you don't want to wear socks. Oh man. Alright, so in about 10 minutes I'm gonna go run Finley to my dad's because unfortunately he can't go on this trip. I really wanted to bring him, but it's a fishing trip and I think we might be fishing like from sun up to sundown, so I just don't want to have him like stay in the camper. We are going to bring the camper. If you guys haven't seen the camper yet on the channel, I'm driving the camper down in the Everglades and Caleb's going to Caleb's going to trailer his flats boat, which is right here, to the Everglades. And then we're going to meet up with his buddy Sebastian, who I met when I met Caleb out in Colorado to go elk hunting. So I'm still waking up, still have to drink my coffee, but I have to pack up the camper, pack up my truck, take Finley to my dad's, and then we're gonna get on the road and head to the Everglades. Can't forget the rain gear. Doesn't call for rain, but you never know we're in South Florida. Also, I look back at the time lapse I just did packing up my truck and camper. Wow, that was like super speed time lapse. Not exactly what I was going for, but you know, unfortunately, I can't refilm it, so we're moving in super speed. Our ghetto. We gotta ghetto-fy the trailer real quick. We gotta duct tape the roof because the piece I bought doesn't fit, and we gotta duct tape our light covers. But the lights work, but the covers we don't have time to rewire, so we're using good old duct tape. But we're almost unpacking the truck up. I just gotta pack up this is my fishing gear. I'm gonna be using a spinning rod because I don't fly fish. Caleb and Sebastian are going to be fly fishing. That's kind of the point of the trip, is for them to target tarpon on the fly. So I have a selection of some rods. I have some lightweight 30-pound stuff. Bring in 2 just in case a rod breaks or something. And then a heavier pound setup just in case we get into some larger tarpon. And then another setup as well here with 40 pounds. So I have all Beyond Braid on my reels. I've been using Beyond Braid for the past 5 years. Best braid in the game. You guys have seen me catch like a 70-pound yellowfin tuna on 30-pound Beyond Braid, which is insane. I mean, that stuff is super, super tough. So only thing left is loading up the rods, the tackle, taking out the trash, doing some dishes, and just tidying up the home before we get on the road. And I gotta get breakfast. I am starving. But Caleb just got here. He's gonna be trailering the boat. I'm gonna be trailering the camper. And we're gonna make a pit stop along the way to some place that Caleb told me about. I forget what it was called, but apparently it's like a little bit of an Everglades Disney World. So super excited to go there. Oh. Alright, I'll shove this stuff in the truck. That's the best thing about not flying or using an airplane, is when you load your truck, doesn't matter the weight, doesn't matter the amount, you don't gotta pack it accordingly, you can just throw it in there and get on the road. That's so much better than coming out, checking, going back, having to go forward, you know what I mean? It's the worst. Where's that little piece at? Oh, thanks. Plug that in really good. Just grabbed some last minute things like a hoodie and some hair clips, and I'm gonna run to Starbucks and grab a sandwich because I am starving. Gonna meet Caleb at the racetrack before we get on 95. Try to stay together when we're driving down there, and just because we're both trailering 2 things. And yeah, we're gonna meet at, gosh, I keep forgetting the name of it, Roberto's or something like this. I don't know. Caleb's been there, he's been telling me all about it. Apparently it's super cool. There's like a big selection of honey and like cool things in South Florida. So we're gonna get on the road. My door's open. It's always little things. All right. Now we are officially good to get on the road. Step 1, pack the trailer and leave. Step 2, breakfast. Check.
1 divided by 5 is 0.2. 0.2 times 60 minutes is 12 minutes. So in 12 minutes, I will be seeing you alongside my view.
We'll see.
All right, I'm going 65 right now.
Going 70. I just passed Palm
70.
Beach Gardens.
Should be spot on.
Yeah, probably not, because I'm going like in and out of 65, 70, but I'll try to stay 70.
All right, I'll try to stay 65. It's 10:59 now, so I'll see you at 11:12.
Alright. Caleb is a little bit ahead of me right now. So he was trying to do math to see if I was going 70 miles an hour and he's going 65 miles an hour, how long would it take for me to catch up to him? So that's what we're doing right now. Here's to 3 hours and overrated Starbucks coffee. Caramel macchiato with oat milk, upside down. It's so sweet. 3 hours driving. Probably gonna pull off because Caleb wants Chick-fil-A, and then we're gonna meet up at Roberto's. But we're gonna go there for an hour or so, shop around, explore, film, and then we'll probably meet up at Flamingo Campground around 3 o'clock. Set up, and we might go out on the boat for a few hours this evening. So that's all there is to it. I'm gonna be behind the wheel driving. So that's about it.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good math.
Maybe you should be a math
And
teacher.
you're still coming up, so keep going.
I'm gonna.
You'll be right
I think
next
I
to me
might
at
drop
11.
down to 60 miles an hour and get way behind you again.
Shit, because I looked at my clock and I'm like, oh, it's 11:11. Oh, this is the time she's supposed to be next to me. Oh my gosh, it's 11:11.
So 11:11 was the 12 from 10:59, 12 minutes to be right next to you. And
I said randomly, I said in 12 minutes after I did the math, you'll be right next to me. And in 12 minutes, you were right next to me due to the math. And that time was 11:11.
Freaky stuff.
I know, pretty wild. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. The best one I've seen yet. Because that was not in my head when I was predicting the numbers.
No. I just got to Robert Is Here, this like fruit stand, cool place here in Homestead. The cool thing about Homestead is you can do so much here. There's so many animals and crazy fruits just because of the environment and how warm it is here. You can grow exotic fruits. I'm waiting for Caleb still. He had to stop at the Chick-fil-A and to get fuel. So I'm gonna do a little exploring before he gets here. I haven't even made it inside yet. And look at these cool little bird houses right here. And I already see animals back there. I see an emu, some goats, tortoises. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we've been running into some speed bumps. One, I was in here shopping for produce and realized that we forgot the elk meat for burgers. So we're gonna have Sebastian pick up some burger meat on the way when he comes in tonight. And then two, Caleb, stop making so much noise with those bottles. He was fueling up the boat and did a little bit.
I trusted the trickling gas pump to not overflow the boat so I could go buy ice and save time. But instead, the trickling gas pump overfilled and went out the bilge.
So a little bit of fuel in the boat, so we just had to rinse that off, and we used some gallon jugs and some Dawn dish soap to give it a little rinse. So we're in high spirits. We're gonna take the edge off and gonna go pet some animals here, some little goats and some emus and some cows. We're gonna go shopping for some cool fruits. I already picked out a soursop, which is absolutely delicious and very good for you. We got some fresh squeezed orange juice. What else do I have in my cart? I hope it's still up here. Orange juice, 2 good juicy mangoes, and strawberry salsa, which seems super cool. My cart's right over here. I've never seen strawberry salsa before, so I was like, yes, we have to try it. And then we have to buy $3.50, only $2.99 chips. Oh, and we got a chocolate cacao. And if you've ever eaten cacao, the fruit around the nut is super sweet. Very delicious. Is that a sapote?
Yeah, this is the mama's.
That's the one your dad likes?
True, we had, but it got destroyed by the winter.
There's some ones that are already cut in the fridge too. But do they just get soft? Oh, that one's really soft.
No, you want them super soft.
Like super soft? That's like
super, super soft.
Like that's too soft, really?
No, like you want it like that.
Maybe this one. Like it'll be soft in 3 days.
No.
Okay. I just don't want to get it too ripe because we might eat it in 2 days. Oh, and then get one hard for your dad. Maybe we can just mail it to him.
This one? Hard.
That one's for your dad?
Yeah, that one's hard.
We're gonna mail him one. We're not gonna tell Mr. McDaniel that we're gonna mail him this fruit. This is his absolute favorite fruit. It doesn't look very good. It just looks like a big potato.
It does.
But they're delicious. This one's ours?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like
What do you want?
old. All right. trusting you. I feel like it's gonna taste overripe though, but we'll see. I have about 8 different honeys at my house right now, but you want to add to the collection or what?
You need to get mangrove honey.
I see palmetto, wildflower, blueberry, wildflower, orange blossom, tangelo, tangerine, cinnamon. Not seeing mangrove. I didn't even know there was mangrove honey. That's pretty cool. I don't see it. Yeah, I want to try mangrove honey.
Mangrove honey, got it.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Which one did I not look at? Where was it? Wow. I literally skipped it. I went up here, I was like, wildflower, blueberry, and I looked at spring honey, and I told you, wow.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Mango honey too, so it's pretty
That one's probably really good. I'm curious in the mangrove. You don't see that very much.
I know, they're so good. Very rich.
You think it's better than the palmetto?
Hand in hand.
Really? So they're both pretty sweet.
Very rich.
Yeah, I like a sweet honey, just especially if you use it for like teas or coffee. Like, if you use a honey that's not very sweet, you end up using like 5. Oh, that basket's not sturdy. You end up using like 5 spoonfuls of honey in 1 cup of tea. So I'm like, I like a honey a little bit sweet. I think these birds built a nest right there. Look at all the feathers sticking out. Hi, birds. This is a pretty serious cage. You can barely see through it. There we go. Hello. Aww. Pretty neat. Oh, hold on. Dang, that was fast. Our smoothies are ready. Caleb. Yeah. Oh, it just stopped. I don't know. We just ordered smoothies, but there was a bunch of people in front of us, so I thought it'd take a while. Okay, yeah, it tastes like the mame, what's it called? Sapote? Oh my god, what is that flavor? Yeah. Taste mine. Oh god. Just slobbered over my whole straw. This place is so cool. We got so many animals. Look, we got cows, goats, billy goats, bearded goats, tortoises, emus. Look at them. Hello, cows. Look at the baby. Hello, goat. Earlier, all these goats were like standing up in these feeding tanks and up here on the rail of the... Oh my god, look at the goat and the tortoise. How cute. The goat's using the tortoise like a little headrest. Oh, there's a turkey. You see a turkey? Oh man. I was just turkey hunting for about 9 days and unfortunately did not get a bird, and there's a turkey.
Probably shoot that one.
It'd be easier than going out in the wild.
Oh, hello, Mr. Goat.
So emus, this one's pretty docile. Emus can get really aggressive and kind of scary at times, but they're like literally dinosaurs. Hi, baby. These ones are super docile. All the animals are taking their afternoon nap.
Hi. Look at you. Hello.
Oh no. Oh, he got in a chicken fight. Oh, the turkey is bullying the chicken. No, look, the turkey's trying to breed the rooster. Ew. Yeah, they need to separate those two.
We're ready to go.
Alrighty, well,
Trials and all.
it's enough looking at animals. We're about to go see some real wild ones in the Everglades. We're gonna spend 2 days, all day Saturday, all day Sunday in the Everglades. We're gonna take the flats boat, go fish. All day Friday, I don't even know what day it is. I don't know. 2.5 days we're spending out in the swamp. So super excited, but we're gonna get back on the road and we'll see you guys at Flamingo Campground. We just officially entered the the Everglades National Park. Absolutely beautiful. This is my first time here. Super stoked. Super stoked. We finally made it to our destination. Our campsite, we're squeezing in all of our toys here. My truck perfectly fits there. We got the camper here, Caleb's truck, Caleb's boat. We're gonna make it work. We got Sebastian's car we gotta deal with too, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the camper set up. Gonna go ahead and unfold the 2 beds that are in the camper, which is super cool because it extends the camper so there's more room. But when you're trailering it, it's nice because it's super compact. So let's see if these are locked. They are. My mother liked to lock down the camper when it was at her house. So yeah, super easy. Undo these handles right here. Boom. These kind of might be stuck because of the sun. Boom. Boom. And it should just unfold. Just like that. Beautiful. And then on the inside, I'll show you guys, there's a frame that will come up to make this like a massive tent. There's a little hook here. Yeah, so I can keep this open. There we go. A lot of stuff to organize in here. I filled up my water tank right here. Not all the way, but just enough. As you can see, that water line. But there are showers and bathrooms a couple of the campsites over. So it's really just if we want to utilize our shower or wash dishes, we can do that.
Get you a tarpon rod, a redfish rod, and a snook rod rigged up.
Perfect. Does the camper look pretty level?
Let me look 1 second. Sebastian told me to tell you to make sure you make it even.
What, the camper?
Yeah.
Did you tell him that's what I'm doing?
Yeah. I bet she knows that, but I will tell her. Yeah, the back's leaning down, the front's high.
Okay. Camper tip number 1, make sure your camper's even. So I went ahead and put down the front of the trailer, and then I'm putting my 4 stabilizers on right now, which I have this handy dandy tool. I think this is the one that gets caught. One of them's a little tough. Oh, there we go. And this is gonna help so when you walk around inside the camper, it's not wobbling all over the place. What are they?
What are those fancy NLB heads that we bought?
In here. They're all in there. Right there. We're gonna go with a paddle tail. Good old paddle tail.
Yeah.
Oh, the shadow. So for my baits, because I'm using a spinner rod, because I'm not a fancy fly fisherman like Caleb and Sebastian, I just got some good old soft plastics, a couple jerk baits, no live bait needed, a big one just in case we see a big tarpon, a little one just in case I see something little, top water just for fun, good old spoon, jig heads, nothing too crazy, and then this fancy thing, Spool Tech.
This one. I'm gonna put weedless on.
Oh, and the weedless weighted hooks. And then I have a bunch of soft plastics from Berkeley and from Fish Bites. So
Grab those, please.
yes. So that's what I'll be using for fishing, which you guys, the next video, be sure to check it out. We're gonna be non-stop all day fishing here in the Everglades. Car's a little bit of a mess right now. Chick-fil-A. These are a bunch of soft plastics I have. Will it reach? don't think so.
Kelly, I am dying to fish. We're
Yeah.
gonna deal with this mess when we get
Yeah.
back. So flick on the power and off we go.
So our campsite that we were just setting up at literally did not have any power. The box, whatever it's called, wasn't working. So we had to undo everything, put the camper back on the truck, haul around the park, and we're at a new location right now in which at least our power works. So instead of breaking down and organizing everything right now, we're going to haul butt and go fish for an hour or so because we only have 2 hours of light left of the day. And I guess I'm going to deal with all this when we get back. So we'll see all that on the water now. So excited. I hope we just saw a saltwater crocodile here in the Everglades. I don't know if it's gonna go underwater. You think he went under. He'll come back up. Just bump up to this little mangrove right here. The croc was right here. We just ran past him. Yes, I was like, I just wanna see, I don't care if I catch a fish today. I just wanna see a saltwater crocodile. He'll come back up.
There he is, I think 12 o'clock. Yeah, I see him along the mangroves. See him? 12 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Right on the other side of the mangrove, on the right side.
Like behind the dead mangroves?
Dude, look where I'm pointing. There. Straight to our left right now.
Oh my gosh. He went under those mangroves? Dang. He just went under right here. We waited a few minutes to see if he'd pop back up, but he didn't. And we're losing daylight, so we gotta get going. Hopefully we can see another one. Yeah, he was just hanging out right here. Little croc spot, that's where he lives. Little bit of change in plan. So I was setting up the camper, and unfortunately I got everything set up, the camper stabilized, and then the electric didn't work on the little white thing that sits out of the campsite. So we had to reload everything, pull around, pull into another camp area, and then the sun was going down and we only had like an hour and a half of daylight left. So Caleb and I took the boat out for a quick spin because he did do some work on the boat and wanted to run it before we take it out for the next 2 days. And we decided to fish a little bit too, see if we couldn't catch a snook in the mangroves. Unfortunately, no luck, but we did see a crocodile. I don't know if I got it on the footage, but at least you'll get my reaction. So although we did not catch any fish, it was super cool to just run out there just for an hour or so before the sun went down. But now the sun is down and we got to set up the camper in the dark. Luckily we got power, so we got some lights, but I'm going to go ahead, lay out the beds, get the beds made, get some food. We picked up some Cuban sandwiches earlier, and that's going to be our dinner. And the only time you'll ever see me use a microwave is if sometimes you just got to use one. So I'm starving, I'm tired, and I want to relax. So right now this video is ending. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog road trip coming down to the Everglades. Be sure to check out the next 2 videos here fishing in Flamingo. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a positive comment below, and well, we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Here's the Caleb's first time sleeping in a camper.
Pirates.
He's upgrading from tents to campers.
Hammocks.
Hey!
Iron